Hi, I'm Evan McCormack, founder and CEO of Dchained, and I want to officially welcome you to our video on how to fast-track your retirement. If you've ever looked at your retirement savings and worried, how will you ever enjoy your later years? You're not alone. Prior to COVID-19, 64% of Americans had less than $10,000 in their retirement accounts. Even worse, the income from bonds, which has been a necessity of many Americans as a complement to Social Security, has all but dried up. And the horizon doesn't look any better, as the upcoming $1.9 trillion COVID stimulus is expected to keep bond yields and interest rates at all-time lows, which in turn is expected to apply even greater stress on the stock market, which has been showing signs of being overvalued for quite some time. That's why I'm here, to tell you how the smart money, large financial institutions are investing their funds and how you can capitalize on their actions to generate explosive growth in your investment portfolio and ultimately fast-track your retirement. So let's dive in. Traditional wisdom tells us that the key to wealth generation comes down to a few key actions. Lower your debt, make more money, and benefit from compounding growth over time. But what if you are just starting out and you don't have the luxury of waiting 30 years for compound interest? How do you not only catch up, but how do you put yourself on track to retire much earlier than you need to? The answer is that you have to look at how you can invest in markets that the largest banks are not only pouring their money into, but also projecting a 4 to 8x growth in the next few years. So what is this investment that has the largest banks in the world in a feeding frenzy? The answer is Bitcoin. And right now, as you watch this video, there is a digital gold rush happening with major financial institutions and publicly traded companies accumulating billions and billions of dollars of it. With the upcoming COVID stimulus looming, we have seen an unprecedented shift from these large financial institutions and publicly traded companies moving their investments and currency reserves from treasury bonds in the stock market to Bitcoin. But why are they doing that? Well, they fear that the Federal Reserve's moves to increase the supply of money to fund this upcoming stimulus will have an inflationary impact on the US economy while also devaluing the US dollar. To help bring this to life, let's use a quick example. Imagine you have $10,000 in your retirement savings today. With a 2% inflation rate, which is what the Federal Reserve is targeting in 2021, your $10,000 of savings today would be worth only $8,200 in 10 years. And the value of your savings really start to take a hit once you go above 2%, which is exactly why these large-scale institutions are amassing billions and dollars of worth of investments in Bitcoin. The result is that JP Morgan and Citibank are now projecting that Bitcoin's price will soar by 400 to 800% in the next 12 months. But as Warren Buffett has said, risk comes when you don't know what you're doing. And this is why we have created a step-by-step Bitcoin investment basics course to help equip you with all of the information, tools, and coaching that you'll need to be successful in Bitcoin. And I've put a link in the description below this video if you'd like to check it out. So to recap, how do you fast track your retirement? Well, the secret is you have to find an asset that has explosive growth potential in the coming years. And Bitcoin is a perfect example. Not only allow you to secure your retirement plan, but it also will allow you to put yourself on track to have financial peace of mind in your later years. Well, that's all for our video. Thank you so much for tuning in, and please don't forget to subscribe to our channel and like the video below. And if you're interested, check out our step-by-step video guide on how to get started in Bitcoin so you not only know how to take the first steps, but also how to fast-track your retirement.